we are on our woodlot that's up the road from our farm. And we are very thankful for this woodlot that we have. That is so close to home that Jim can hitch up the horses and come up the road and grab a load of logs and bring it home. It's worked out well for quite a few years now. You can see the horses' hooves or hoof marks on the sand road here. We're coming into the evergreens, which I love this time of year. And I found that sometimes this time of year it's good to take the slow road or the slow way of doing things. Often I don't take the time to walk. And we really need that sometimes, especially this time of year when it's so busy. And any time and any way you can get a little solitude sometimes is just well worth the time, even if it's a little less time efficient. So I am up here seeing if I can find a Christmas tree. This one might fit the bill, but there might be others too. But Jim is in the woods with the horses, and I'm gonna go and see what he's up to, and then we'll bring a tree home when we're done. I took a different trail, and to be honest with you, I wasn't sure if I was on getting to the right place or not. Jim had told me another place where I might be able to see more trees, but the horses hardly make any imprint this time of year. The ground's not frozen, but they just don't leave a lot of mark. It's really interesting to me how much less they do than machinery. They really make a lot less of an imprint on the land. And I have come upon them. Jim's getting some logs out with him, so we'll come on over here and see what's going on. They were also so quiet, you know, he wasn't running the chainsaw at the time, and you just can't even hear him. And I think that's kind of neat. It's so inviting this afternoon just not to have a lot of noise. The world is so full of noise with all our technology and everything. Jim's got 3 logs to come out here. And it's just a short skid because he's going to load them up onto the wagon right here. So Jim is just making some logs to bring. He's not making the logs, but he cut the logs to bring home so we have some, so we can cut it up into lumber so we have some things available at home for our little mill. Just as people come this winter and may want to buy a few sticks and for things that we might need for our building projects. Who do you have for horses today, Jim?
Hi everybody. I got the blacks today because Ken has been issues with his legs, so I want to keep him exercised most every day. And he's doing great, by the way. And I also have to take these 2 up to the to Eli's tomorrow to reset the shoes. So I like them a little bit tired when I go up there. And also, we are getting towards the sleigh ride season, although we have no snow yet. But I like to use these 2 for sleigh rides, so I like to keep them in shape for that. Actually, the 2 Belgians I haven't used that much for quite some time, but I'll get to them soon. So I'll get these cut up.
So how long of the logs are you making?
8s and 10s what I have need for right now.
Those are my favorite 2 sizes. Easier to handle if you ask me.
Back up there. No. No. No.
So there's a little tree over here I decided on. I said, well, there's two trees that are too close together anyway, so we might as well take one of them.
You realize they're both white pine, which is fine if that's what you want.
I don't mind white pine.
Okay.
But I think...
The taller one's probably almost better.
Yeah, I think the taller one too. Is it tall, good on both sides? There's also that little one right there. See the top of that? That might not be bad. It's too close to that other tree anyways. Would that ever be a good tree position?
It is, but there's one right next to it too.
Oh, well, I hate to
There's one over here too, so it's okay.
Oh, I hate to take one that...
But I'm saying there's too many close together. So
okay.
I'll just survive.
All right.
You have a smaller one?
Yeah, why not? That's good. One side's going against the wall. It's okay. Yikes, that's a pretty big tree. Tall tree. That looks really safe. Yeah, now get off of there before you get killed. That's quite a tree, I don't know.
I don't think it was so bad.
Well, because it's a wall tree, and it's really tall for our house, don't you think? We can cut the bottom off.
You can cut top off too.
Then there won't be any tree left.
Where's the worst side so I can lay it down on the worst side?
That's the worst side.
Over here?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, that's good.
Stuck in there pretty good, so it will ride actually. Perfect. What more could you ask for?
That's beaut. That's a beaut.
We used to call him Charlie Brown, but I call him Brenda Gordon's. Okay.
The girls have such a beautiful tree this year.
I'm on one.
This is going to be beautiful too.
Oh. Oh.
Headed home. They're ready to go.
Almost out. Almost out.
Got our tree.
And it's a D&D.
It'll do. They always look nice if they have lights on them, and that's that. Well, we sure have had a nice afternoon for this.
How much did you get on your face?
A little. How much mud did you get on yours? This is hard going. So you're swapping from the logging cart to
Yeah, let me
just a
explain
different
this.
cart, yeah.
So what I do, this is about for some of you special viewers that aren't familiar with how I log. This is my logging cart. This is what I use to skid logs with. But this generally just stays right in the woods. And so sometimes I will just pile my logs here to be sold to different mills. But today, I think like Brenda had already said, we're taking this load of logs down to my mill. So that's why earlier I'd come up with this other cart hitched to the empty wagon. Came up, I swapped carts when I got here to go in the woods. Got the load, came back out, and I got swapped back again to go back down with that cart. I could use this cart, but sometimes it's up here, so I can't use it because it's not down the farm. So this is why I have to swap carts.
Kind of a workout, huh, boys, today?
Not much.
No, it looked like it was terrible, you know, pulling it, but they're just not even hardly breathing hard. But they got to take this all the way home, too, so. Do you guys know what you got to do? Looking for deer? And there's our Christmas tree in all its glory. Delivery to the door. Thank you. And here it is, the finished product in all her glory. So we'll be enjoying this for the next couple weeks, and we thank you for coming along with us today. I hope you enjoyed the video.